Hello and welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to my predicting the final key battles in the Championship. We did it in the Premier League last week, so it makes sense to do it in the Championship this week. I'm starting off with the league title. No one calling it at the moment, automatic promotion is over. I just can't see the teams behind Bournemouth really making up that margin, and Fulham, they're just so good, they're miles clear. So for me, I think that's done, but for the title, I think Fulham will have it in the bag fairly comfortably, but you never know, they've got some tough games coming up. Bournemouth, I would say, maybe have a slightly kind of run in, but yeah, I just think Fulham, they're just so good throughout the side. I think, they will probably be able to win the league by like a couple of points, but I definitely think they will be in the top two. Moving on then to a much closer race to get into the playoffs, and this involves lots of teams really: Blackburn, QPR, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough, Huddersfield, Luton, Forest, and maybe you could say West Brom, but with the form they're in, I doubt at the moment. And for me, this really is a toss-up. It could be any one of those teams really. And for me, at the moment, you'd say Blackburn and Huddersfield are looking pretty likely to get in there. Probably QPR. I just think they've just got enough to stay in. For me, the final team I would say is Sheffield United. They've just been so impressive under Paul Heckingbottom. When you look at the quality of players they have, I think they'll probably have just enough to sneak in. That leaves the likes of Middlesbrough, Forest and Luton outside. Middlesbrough and Forest I think will probably be the closest. I've kind of had some doubts about Luton maintaining this form until the end of the season because it's just been so good. Middlesbrough and Forest, for me, they just do have that inconsistent result in them, which could kind of present them. Moving on then to the relegation battle, and at the moment for me, it does seem to be between Reading, Peterborough, Barnsley and Derby, so 3 from 4 if you like. I think we can probably rule out Peterborough after that 3-0 defeat to Hull, just really, really poor. Derby, at time of recording, they've had a few defeats in a row, and it's not looking as strong as it once was, but Derby, you can never rule them out of the race, really. You see certainly the height and desire they have in that team. And then Barnsley, suddenly they've come out of nowhere, and they're right in it, 6 points behind Reading with a game in hand, and on really good form. And for me, Reading, it's been a mixed start for Paul Ince, and I'm just not convinced by Reading under Paul Ince, but when you just look at the squad Reading have, I just think they will have more than enough just to stay up by a few points. I think it will run it close, Barnsley and Derby especially, but I think Reading, just look at the squad they have: Swift, Zhao, etc. So that team should be fighting for survival at the bottom of the Championship, and that makes me think Reading will just about edge survival. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and thoughts, comments, tab, follow us to the link description for daily football news, and subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.